Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, for the past couple of weeks, we have been observing the British tabloids throwing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle under the bus. And they have been reporting that their relationship is over. Prince Harry has a home for himself because Meghan can't stand him anymore. Now, for those who knows that once the British tabloids starts doing that, they're deflecting. Means that there's marital problems going on in the royal family, and the people that they're focused on, that's not the people who are having that problem, but rather William and Kate, right? Like at this point, William and Kate's marital problem in the media, it's so black and white. You can tell that they have a lot dealing with in the background, like, slight shift away from wife, slight shift away from husband, that side eye, not showing up to venues together, or if they do show up together, you can tell that they're just not there together. But this time around, what they're talking about is the Princess of Wales, who suffered a little fashion mishap. But if you guys remember, when this happened to Meghan Markle, it was a big deal. She was a horrible person. She wasn't a lady. No lady would go out like that with a crease on her dress. And she does not represent the royal family well. And that is proof that she should never ever be allowed to marry into the royal family. And they trashed Meghan Markle. Now, the same thing as happened to Kate, the Princess of Wales. And they're saying, the Princess of Wales, she has committed an unusual fashion fox pass as photographers and film cameras picked up on her creased Roland Mouret dress during the presentation. So for Meghan Markle, it was a disgrace. It was an embarrassment to the royal family, and she should be ashamed of herself for having a crease in her dress. But for Kate Middleton, it's a fashion flaw. It's a fashion flaw pass. She's human, but Meghan Markle is not human. And there's one thing that British people believe, and that is if you're a woman of wealth and you come out with a crease in your clothing, it says a lot about what is going on currently in your marriage. That's what British people believe. How do I know? Who? As Jamaicans, and if you're from a particular location in Jamaica, rest assured that you're going to have a relative or few, maybe a dozen or more out there in Britain. And many people seem to be familiar with the Jamaican British connection. But let's talk about what is being said, right? They're saying that Kate, the Princess of Wales, suffered a rare fashion mishap on Sunday as she took center stage at the annual Wimbledon Tennis Champion final to present Carlos Alcaraz with the tournament trophy after his defeat on seven-time champion Novak Djokovic. The royal usually pristinely turned out at official events through focus, with her overall appearance committing an unusual fashion fall past on photographers and film cameras picked up on her creased Roland Mouret dress during the presentation. Though Kate's wrinkled Wimbledon look was a rare moment in her vast array of official engagement outfits, she is not the first or only royal to suffer a similar mishap. No, this is the only time they will count Miss Meghan Markle as a royal whenever something is unpleasant, whenever it is forbidden, because the reality is they do admire Meghan Markle. They admire her strength. They admire her sense of style. They admire her, you know, her intelligence, her knowledge. They admire the fact that she's such a well-grounded, multifaceted woman. So whenever the opportunity presents itself, they will always use her as an excuse. So this is the only time Meghan Markle will be getting that comparison, and she will be compared to Kate Middleton in this way. Not just that, they're saying that Princess Diana was famously a victim on her wedding day in 1981. So you see, the people that they don't like, those are the ones who will always be highlighted. So it's okay for Kate's dress to have a wrinkle in it, but when it happened to Meghan Markle, it was such a outrage. When it happened to Princess Diana, it was such a outrage, and it proves why she should not be a part of the royal family. She's an embarrassment to the royal family. So it goes to show that with the British media, they will never be kind to people like Meghan Markle, because when it comes to Kate, Kate was able to hold her baby bump. She was able to caress her baby bump. But when Meghan Markle did that, it was um, blasphemy. It was a disgrace. She was self-centered, and the list goes on. But this is definitely not coming as any surprise here. But one thing I can tell you is that that dress ain't looking good on Miss Kate Middleton. But I have to admit, sometimes you may get your garment ready for a special occasion, and sometimes you miss the mark. In this case, it's not as though, Kate's dress wasn't ironed. It's just that it seems as though the person who did it wasn't interested in ensuring that they did it the right way to not cause her any embarrassment. I believe that these things do happen, and sometimes you just have no control over them. But at the same time, we cannot dismiss the fact that if this was Miss Meghan Markle, the tabloids would have been ripping her to shreds. So that's it for that. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, and see you all next time. Bye, guys.